MutaFukaz, or just motherfuckers. It's just about a guy named Angelino that was provoked by this, whatever, well, just an ordinary girl in this city, in, like, I think it was like in California, with all like gang violence and everything. I gotta say, I gotta commend this movie to being really good with this setting and everything, and like not its characters, but it's just like, people like that are around that suited for that environment. I watched this in dub, which was a great, selection to watch, or great like listening wise, because like it's really, I should say, I feel like it's like appropriate to watch it with this sort of environment taken with all gang violence. Not to say it's not bad to watch it and sub, but it's just like with the voice acting, with all the different, characters, saying just like a couple of lines, like gang members saying that, it's actually really good. So it's just like, I prefer everybody to watch this on dub, but go ahead if you want to watch it in sub. I'm really not trying to, favor the dub over the sub. I feel like both equally, whatever language that you prefer watching, they're both great, regardless of it, because the story, the story is a little bit of mystery, not a mystery, but it was kind of like, you kind of really needed to pay attention, because like it kind of goes out of everywhere. I forgot how this goes in like all movies, but it's just like an action starts like immediately from the get-go, and it cuts off to like our protagonist of like the movie. I forgot how that's being, I know there's like a word or something, like all movie directors go like in that direction, but we get to learn with not learn, but like connect a little bit with their boy Angelino, who's trying to make his living just delivering pizzas. He looked over this girl on the street or whatever, and then got fucking hit by a bus, and I think fragments of his like memory of like his childhood a little bit was coming back to him and everything, and he started to, not to go paranoid, but there's these like weird little creature things that he is a part of, like his race. To give more a little bit of a backstory of his like birth, his father is not human, and he works for this organization that broke one of their rules or laws, is not to breed with a human being, and that's where Angelino comes to play, because he is not human. He is more different than anybody else, and he has this like killer instinct and like bloodlust within him that sometimes, like, you see it, I think like 3 or 4 times in this movie, that you can see like he, like, his eyes changes a little bit, and like he just like fucking John Wick and fucking Hitman 47 at once, fucking killing people, fucking Spider-Man running on the fucking walls or whatever the shit, just become like an instant killer from the get-go. It's actually really nice. And I love his friend that, I love his friend Vinz. I think that's how you pronounce it. The dude with the skull on fire, yeah, or the guy that's has his skull on fire. Pretty cool. I love his character design, and again the voice acting and the dynamic between those two being really good friends and everything. It's really nice, and you get to understand, no, not understand, but you get to like see their chemistry, and it's just like really great. Like I love absolutely love their chemistry and how they are towards each other, and their friend Willie, who's kind of like the jackass out of the trio, trying to make trouble for them and trying to kill them a harder life. But yeah, it was just more so with like this government, like the same organization from his father was, that he died from, that are trying to, I think it was not to kill Angelo, but like to capture him and to unleash his like full potential on this world and everything. But at the end of it, I still don't know exactly how it ended off, because I know it just prevented like extraterrestrial life or something like that, with aliens or some shit. Don't know what happened to the organization, because it was showing the last bit of the movie, and then it cuts off to the credits. So I think like it's a good solid movie in my opinion. The animation is what really caught me all my attention. Is just like watching it was great. I love different animations of different enemies in its movies, and it's like being so fucking incredible, especially in this one. And again, it nailed really nicely with the narrative, and with the voice acting as well. I think all that plus with how the characters designs and their overall the whole thing, it's really good. It's a really good movie to watch. You know, it's kind of like it's like I understand it, but it's just like at the same time it's like I'm kind of having a hard time like explaining. It's just like you would just need to watch it to not only well, yes, to understand it, to understand like with man, it's just like it's just I don't know. You just gotta watch it. It's really good. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just like it's really good. It's a really good movie. Okay. I don't know if I'm trying to sell you guys already that, you know, it's good. You know, there's nothing too bad about it. The length of it is like an hour and like 27 minutes, but it's like an hour and 33 because, you know, credits and all that. But, you know, it's a nice story that has like its own little good beginning, middle, and end. Sort of, because they go back to square one, but, you know, things change a little bit. Angelino is, you know, still him, and he still has his friends and everything, but there's like a lot like of shooting and like gang stuff and everything, so it's I'm not gonna say it's really nice, but it's like really good to see. Not good to see, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, you know, like the characters of how they are come with the dubbing, it's like perfect, man. It's like GTA, if just like that, with like the whole life city of like game bangers and all that stuff. It's a really good movie, man. I don't know what makes it like stand out, but it's just like I just like it, and I just wanted to talk about it. And it's been one of those movies that's, I think it's only exclusively on Netflix, but you can just pirate it off of it just to go watch it. I gotta say, I'll give this like movie, like for what it is, I'll give it like a good 8 out of 10, my opinion. You know, it's really good. Characters are great. The story, it's like a hit or miss. If you don't, I feel like it's like you can flip flop it if you just want to watch a movie that has like lots of like action a little bit and some good dialogue and some good characters and some good, like, you know, voice acting and everything, you know, this is it. But if you care about a lot with the story and with the other things I mentioned, then sure. It's just like you gotta pay attention a little bit, which I kind of did half-assed it a little bit, because I was just looking at like paying attention to everything around the movie, and, you know, like remembering like some of the like key important elements of the story. You know, it's kind of hard for me to remember, because for me, coming from watching like 15 different other animes, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of all of them if I had to watch it one at a time, and to keep remembering stuff like where I'm at in this anime. So yeah, all I gotta say is it's not terrible, it's not bad, it's a good watch. If you don't have any anime movies to watch in your spare time, I suggesting to watch this one. It's not bad, and yeah, I think it's, from my opinion, it's a worthwhile watch, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about MutaFukaz, or motherfuckers, like it's trying to say. Like, I get it from its spelling that it's trying to say that, but, you know, it's fancy, just some fancy wordplay with it. But yeah, guys, I want to know what you guys think. If not, that's okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. And yeah, stay safe, take care, and yeah, guys, later.